like the first couple of years in Serbia, which was really the only 2 years that we've lived in Serbia, was not very luxurious at all. It was hard life to start off with. We migrated here with basically nothing. I'm pretty sure that we didn't even have $50 in our pocket, or any money in any shape or form. So there's 3 houses here. There's this one here, which is completely abandoned, and it was half built. Then my auntie Eva's house here. So this is my auntie Maria, Ivanka, and then another auntie down there. And they basically built houses here. They wanted to live next to each other, but it just didn't end up being sort of that way. And 2 of the aunties ended up being in Austria, while my auntie Manda, she still lives right next door. But she still uses the facilities and all that sort of stuff here as much as she can. But it's not exactly roses. Doesn't, a lot of the memories here don't bring, don't necessarily bring me nice memories. It's just memories. It's good to go and see and sort of compare, where we are now versus where we were in 95 to 97. But you can tell how small this facility is, though. It's basically tiny. I would say there would be 4 meters by 4 meters in this one over here, and about 2.5 by 3 meters here. And that's where we lived, the 4 of us, for a year or year and a half. This all looks very, very run down now, but when we were living here, it was all taken care of. And you can see the house behind over there. That's my auntie Maria's house, and all she really got to do here was just put the bricks up and nothing else. And the house, the front of the house, which is this one here, someone ended up living in there. So I think my auntie let my auntie or my uncle or someone let the renters basically rent it out, and they forgot to shut the water off. And there was about 1 meter or so of water inside the house after about a year, when everyone noticed. So everyone had to, people that lived close to here had to come in here and rip everything out and, close the water off and so forth. Are you going up there? Alright, we're going to go to the second level. Oh shit. Good luck. Go. There's absolutely no rails here, so I might have to actually watch where I'm going. Alright, this is the second level, is it? Oh shit.
Nice.
It's very nice, yeah. So you can tell when you go onto the balcony, it's actually quite a nice house. Theoretically speaking, you should be able to see everywhere. But all of these trees here, they weren't here when we were here, so you can quite easily see pretty much everywhere. And we used to play as kids. We used to play down on the road, and the whole street would come outside at night. Nice. Some nuts on the floor there. And all of this was damaged, I think, when they didn't turn the water off. Ooh, hello.
Just nice.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? What's in here? Oh, fancy. Oh my.
Wow. It's crazy.
Very fancy. It looks expensive. And you can tell that you can see the tiles over there. I'm pretty sure that would have been plastered off at some point, and that would have been like a little storage area there.
Nice.
Old. Oh, little teacup. So we would have played down there many times. I remember we used to have in the corner over there, we used to have a little dog house with a dog, and just above the dog house we used to have a couple of pigeons. I remember that pigeon before we left. I don't know if the pigeon was sick or not, but it was very interesting. I would put him on my shoulder and he would just be constantly rubbing his head against my head. It was just a beautiful animal. I do have to admit, I'm pretty sure I was crying after that pigeon when we left Australia. Well, I was crying after a lot of things, but yeah, that was definitely one of them. Easy. Huh? So when we came to Serbia in 1995, we started first living here, which was for about 6 months or 8 months or so. And then due to some family politics, I'm not even sure what happened, we actually ended up living here. And it's like a two-bedder, or really, it's just like a kitchen type sort of house with just one room, and we used to sort of live here for another year and a half until we went to Australia. Oh, shit.
The ghost.
Yeah, pretty much. Whew. And this is where we used to live for a year and a half. Or a year, I don't even know, it was something like that. And that's just it's just where you store, shupa, yeah. It's just a storage place, just storage. And in here, it used to just be, we used to store things to warm ourselves up during winter. Mice, yeah, a little bit of mice, yeah, there's some mice there. So we used to store coal and all that sort of stuff there. So
Michael was here in the morning.
Oh, was he here this morning?
The
Oh, he fed the chickens, yeah.
Yes. Eat.
So when we first came to Serbia, we bought some chickens and we bought some, well, I don't even know, pigs I think it was. And then, yeah, this is sort of where they lived. Some of the family members still have their chickens here. This behind here is where we had a little bit to plant some potatoes and stuff during winter. Pretty sure this was a toilet when we sort of first came, and I'm pretty sure that this is actually similar corn that we had when we were here, and you needed the corn to be able to feed the animals essentially. I remember a couple of stories at this house. One is, it's probably like the first time that I opened up an electronic device to muck around with it. I didn't realise it was plugged in, and it ended up being an iron. I touched the bloody iron when it was basically live. It was plugged in, and I'm pretty sure that thing made me bounce off the opposite wall of this room. which wasn't very nice at all. I can't remember that feeling being too good at all. So all of this area here used to be where we used to store coal and so forth to be able to, keep warm, to be able to keep warm in winter. And this was just another storage sort of facility here. I don't even want to go in. It's full of spiders and whatever else. So yeah, there you go. That was my first 2 years in